By the time this video ends, you are going to know this Panasonic AC remote better than 99% of people who own this. I am going to show you exactly what every button does, when to use it and how to get the most out of your AC. If you are looking for guides on other AC brands, I have a dedicated playlist in the description below. But for now, let's master this Panasonic remote. First, let's get powered up. Just slide off the back cover, pop in your batteries, and you are good to go. Now, this next step is important. We need to set the current time. If the clock isn't set correctly, your timer functions won't work the way you want them to. Just press the clock button, use the temperature up and down arrows to find the right time, and press the clock button once more to save it. Up here at the top, you will see the LCD panel. This is your command center. It shows the active mode, fan speed, air swing status, and any timers you will set. This yellow button in the center is your on-off button. To start the AC, just press it once and press it again when you are ready to turn it off. By default, the AC starts at 24 degrees, which you will see displayed both on the indoor unit and the remote screen. The temperature buttons are located right below that. You can set the temperature anywhere between 18 degrees and 30 degrees Celsius. Just press the up arrow to raise it or the down arrow to lower it. However, if you are looking for the sweet spot of energy efficiency, I recommend staying between 24 and 26 degrees Celsius. Next up is a really impressive feature, the powerful operation. This button actually has two different functions. The first is powerful mode. In this mode, the AC runs at its maximum compressor and fan capacity to cool your room down as quickly as possible. You will see the powerful icon light up on the indoor unit to indicate it's working. Just remember, this is designed for a quick 1 hour burst of cooling. I won't recommend leaving it on all day as it definitely uses more electricity. But here is the pro tip I mentioned earlier, the eco mode. If you want to save energy while staying comfortable, just press and hold the same button for 5 seconds. This activates eco mode, which automatically adjusts the temperature to 26 degrees Celsius. This is the most efficient way to run your AC during those long summer afternoons while keeping your bill under control. Next up is the smart button. This is used to toggle the Wi-Fi function of your AC unit on or off, allowing you to control it from your smartphone. Now, if you don't have a Wi-Fi enabled model, don't worry, you don't need to buy a whole new machine. You can actually use something like the Klima Smart Thermostat to convert your older AC into a smart AC. It is a great way to get those modern features on budget. I have a made dedicated video showing exactly how that works, and I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. Your AC has different modes designed for different seasons. To choose the one you need, use this mode button. Each time you press it, the remote cycles through a sequence: auto, cool, dry, and fan. First up is a auto mode. You will see a little square on the screen indicating it's active. In this mode, the AC uses optimized settings to keep you comfortable, though you can still change the temperature up or down to your liking. Next is cool mode, the one we use most often. You can set your desired temperature anywhere between 16 degrees and 30 degrees Celsius. Then we have dry mode. You will notice the small square move to dry. That's how you know it's active. Dry mode is a lifesaver during the humid monsoon months. It removes moisture from the air while trying to maintain the current temperature. We can set the desired temperature and the fan stays at the low speed for gentle cooling. We can't adjust the fan speed in this mode. Finally, there's fan mode. This just circulates the air in the room without turning on the compressor. Press the fan speed button in sequence to adjust the fan speed. The indoor unit display shows the set temperature for auto, cool, and dry modes and the room temperature for fan mode. Moving on to the fan button. Each time you press this, it cycles through the airflow speeds in a specific sequence. You will see icon on the screen for auto, low, medium and high. Now here is a quick tip. There is also a quiet setting. You won't see a specific icon for quiet, but you will notice it's active when the fan bar disappears. Usually it's the step between auto and low. It's perfect for nighttime when you want total silence. In auto mode, the AC is smart enough to adjust the fan speed on its own base on the room temperature, which is usually the most efficient way to run your unit. To adjust the airflow direction, you have two separate swing buttons, one for vertical and one for horizontal. Let's start with the vertical swing. Each time you press this button, it cycles through different vane positions. You will see icon on the screen representing the angle of the air. When you will see this icon, the vane will move up and down continuously. The horizontal swing works exactly the same way. Press it to select your preferred left or right direction. When this continuous icon appears, the internal deflectors will swing left and right to distribute the air across the entire room. Next is the sleep mode, which is one of the best features for staying comfortable throughout the night. As you sleep, your body temperature naturally drops, so this mode gently increases the AC temperature to keep you from getting too cold. To turn it on, just press the sleep button once. You will see SL appears on the remote screen. Here is how it works. In both cool and dry modes, the set temperature will gradually increase by 1 degree every 3 hours. This keeps the room comfortable and saves electricity while you are under the covers. Just keep in the mind that the AC will automatically turn itself off after 8 hours of operation. If you want to cancel it anytime, just press the sleep button again and the SL icon will disappear. Alright, next let's look at the on and off timer functions. These are incredibly useful if you want your AC to start or stop automatically. You can even use them together to fully automate your day. Before you start, just a quick reminder, make sure your remote's clock is set to the correct time, as we discussed at the beginning of the video. To set the on timer, first ensure your MCB is switched on. Press the on button to increase the time in 10-minute steps or hold it down to move it faster. Once you will pick your time, the display will blink 3 times and then stay solid. That's your signal that the timer is set, and you will see the timer light glows on the indoor unit. To set the off timer, the process is exactly same. Just use the off button to select when you want to AC to shut down. If you ever need to cancel either timer, just press the corresponding on or off button so the time starts blinking and then hit the cancel button. The time will disappear from the screen and you are back to the manual control. Now let's talk about a very powerful feature, Convert i7. This allows you to manually adjust the cooling capacity across 7 different levels from 40% all the way up to over 100%. Think of it like a dimmer switch of your AC's power. To activate, simply press the Convert i7 button. Note that this only works in cool mode. At the first step, the AC enters high capacity mode and you will see HC on the remote and the indoor unit. This is perfect for when you have a room full of guests or it's an exceptional hot afternoon. The second step is FC or full capacity, which is your standard 100% operation. From the third step onwards, you begin to save energy. Each pressing reduces the input power first to 90%, then 80%, and then 70%. If you really want to slash your electricity bill, the 6th and 7th steps are where the magic happens. These drops the capacity to 55 and 40% respectively. This is the ideal for night time or when only one person is in the room. If you press the button one more time, the AC cycles back to its normal 100% capacity. Have you ever noticed a musty or damp smell when you first turn on your AC? That's caused by moisture building up on the internal parts during cooling. To fix this, Panasonic has a dedicated clean function. Here's how to use it. First, make sure the AC is turned off, then press clean button. You will see CL appears on both the remote and the indoor unit. For the next 15 to 20 minutes, the AC will run a special drying cycle to remove that moisture, keeping the unit hygienic and odor free. It's a simple step that keeps your air fresh. Now, this button has one more hidden trick. If you find the lights on the indoor units too bright while you are trying to sleep, just press and hold the clean button for 5 seconds while the AC is on. This will toggle the hidden display on or off without affecting your cooling. Finally, let's look at these three small buttons at the bottom. First is the check button. This is mainly for technicians to help diagnose error codes if something goes wrong. As a regular user, you won't really need to touch this one. Second is the clock lock button, which has two functions. We already covered how to set the time, but its second use is the child lock. Just press and hold it for 5 seconds to lock or unlock the remote keypad. This is a lifesaver if you have a kids who like to play with the buttons. Third is the reset button. If you ever need to restore the remote to its factory defaults, just use a pin or paper clip to press the button inside this small hole. Just keep in mind that this will clear your clock and any timers you will set. There you have it, every button on your Panasonic remote explained. If this video was useful, please hit the thumbs up and drop any questions in the comments. I read every single one. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical home appliances tips. See you in the next one.